Hey guys, Surfing Prospector here. Been a while, we've had all those fires as you know, so I haven't been able to get out, but I've been up at Caloundra making some surfboard fins for friends, and I've finished all those, put a couple of boards, fixed a couple of boards, put one back together in half, put that in the shed. I don't think I'll ever surf it, but yeah, so we're just about to make a move in the next week, heading south down to Victoria, down to Bathurst, Victoria, South Australia, and hopefully over to Western Australia. Call in and see quite a few of the lads, Chris Vegas, Andrew there from Adventure Gold, and Sean from Busted Knuckles, Chris Vegas, and a few others hopefully, and Famo 59, just a few of the boys, and West Oz Adventure boys, Shane and Nigel, Red Dog, BJ, hope to see all them guys, and Shano, and let's see what we can get. We'll have a bit of fun along the way and video the bit of aftermath of this terrible fire. It's not been nice, and a lot of it's caused by spraying a sparkler dust apparently, with the bloody airplanes doing those, the chemtrail things. There's been I've done a lot of research, and that's what's been in there. All the firemen are even saying how much hotter these fires are, and that aluminium, beryllium or barium, and a few other names, I can't remember the names, but they're all been found in the bush here in Australia and across America, and it makes the fires burn hotter. So, mate, I think the government's been in on it, and it's about Agenda 21, move everyone off the land, do all the mining in there and bugger everybody else. That's why they're stopping all the water, not allowed to do that. That's in the Constitution. You're not allowed to stop people from having water. They're damming it. You're not allowed to do that. Anyhow, we'll have a look and along the way and try and see if we can get something, and check all that sort of shit out, I suppose. But anyway, I hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year. I just had a quiet one with me mate, and yeah, just go and see what we can find. Hopefully find some gold with the old XP Hawks, and be able to show you something. Anyway, hang loose, hang tan. See ya.
Well, hi there. I'm Jason from Flower Gold Wizards, and 9 out of 10 people will agree that this is the best shirt ever made. Why?
For work?
Or for play.
The most important thing is, it's made right here in Australia, and it's built to last.
And where, you ask, could you get a shirt like this? The best shirt in the whole world? From Jules.
Found because these sprays have aluminum, strontium, barium, manganese, and there's a lot of argument that aluminum is very common to be found, but aluminum is only common in a bonded form. It's not common in a free form, and we're finding high rates of free aluminum in the soil, which is not natural.
The metal compounds that are being used are environmentally dangerous. We need to be monitoring them. We need to be testing them.
Okay, these previous guys, I've watched exactly what they do, and yes, they are correct. I've seen exactly the same stuff, so ditto marks on those. You want some figures? Okay, latest water test, tested the rain. 13,100 micrograms per liter of aluminum in the rain in 2013. Normally, it should be 0. So 13,100 is pretty damn much, folks. It used to be 0, then it was 100s in the 2000s. And then since 2010, it's into the 1,000s and the latest 13,100. In the snow on Mount Shasta, pristine Mount Shasta, 61,000 micrograms per liter, 4 times the amount that is found in the soil up there. Where in the hell is this stuff coming from if it's not coming from the soil?
We have clouds in the sky we've never seen before. Almost every day I'm seeing clouds I've never seen before. And NASA has been even named a few of these new clouds. It's really interesting, but NASA is a corporation. I want you to know that.
NASA has also conducted a research program in what they call metallized fuels. We're actually putting aluminum oxide right in the fuel because it has 2 atoms of aluminum and 3 atoms of oxygen. So during the combustion process, it releases all that oxygen and dramatically increases efficiency, but it leaves the aluminum in the air.
We got things coming from sky down, and it's a huge, huge problem. Because as it comes down, what happens is a couple of things. Is that it actually is in our air, we breathe it. And as we breathe it, it's actually going to go up through our nostrils, into our brain, easiest access to our brain frontal lobe. The contaminants that have been identified, which already been mentioned, are aluminum. Aluminum is the number 1 free radical generator to the brain to cause early apoptosis, which is early death of brain, and it begins to set off the scar tissue, which we call the amygdalin, which is part of the chemical matrix related to Alzheimer's.
I'm in neurology now for years. The materials that are going into the environment right now, aluminum oxide nanoparticles and barium nanoparticles, these just happen to be the same materials that they use in nanothermate explosives. And so when this stuff settles down out of the air into the environment, it is small enough to be absorbed through the root structure of the trees in the forest. And so when there's a forest fire, and there will be a forest fire, those fires burn dramatically hotter. The point is that the cost of firefighting, the cost in the healthcare system have nearly doubled in the last 10 years. The amount of acreage is lost because of fires. The impact on human health is dramatic.
I personally tested water and aluminum, and I found aluminum had 47 times the normal expected amounts. Strontium had 10 to 20 times the amounts. Barium was 20 times. This is what the stuff looks like here. Collected, most people just think it's a cobweb, but I tested it. It has outrageous amounts of barium, strontium, and aluminum, but they destroy the sample, so I'm not letting this get away from me.
You know, these tests are international in scope. We're seeing this all over the world, guys. Okay, pH of acid soils is 20 times more alkaline. The aluminum in the soil has doubled in the last 10 years. The rain normal was 5.6. It's 20 times more alkaline. Aluminum blocks essential nutrients. I am unable in my garden to restore normal pH, and that's because nanoparticles are now in the circulatory systems of both